starting lineup for Chelsea Red Devils. Number 4, Andrea Mendez, captain. Number 6, Eliana Hernandez Enriquez. Number 7, Kimberly Fuentes Chavez. Number 8, Andrea Andino Galliano. Number 9, Edlin Hernandez Enriquez. Number 11, Yahira Yoval Rivas, captain. Number 12, Allison Pavone Sanchez. Number 19, Alejandra Rodriguez. Number 20, Emily Rodriguez. Number 22, Kimberly Estrada Mazariagos, captain. And in net, wearing number 0, Catherine Benitez. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the starting lineup for your Somerville Highlanders. Number 2, Sarah Pak. Number 3, Ingrid Wilson. Number 5, Captain Fiona Rixone. Number 7, Captain Camila Plata. Number 8, Emma Lounsbury. Number 9, Annika Johnson. Number 10, Mika Jenks. Number 11, Annabelle Schneider. Number 16, Captain Adriana De Goyer. Number 20, Avery Baldwin. And in net, wearing 01, Beatrix Calvert.
Hello and welcome to Somerville Highlander Girls Soccer on Somerville Ed TV. I'm Todd Harmon, and today the Highlanders begin their defense of their second straight GBL championship. As they are coming off 2 straight GBL championship seasons, they begin their GBL schedule today at Dilboy Stadium against the Red Devils of Chelsea. As Chelsea comes in with a 1-0 record overall, a 3-1 win against XL Academy. Highlanders, of course, come in 1-1 after a heartbreaking loss here to open the season against Cambridge, a 1-0 loss. They were able to go on the road. Camila Plata providing the offense with 2 goals to defeat Watertown by the score of 2-0. So the Highlanders come in and open their GBL schedule with an overall 1-1 record today against the Red Devils. Last year, the Highlanders came in after 2 opening losses to open the season and faced off against the Red Devils, that time at Chelsea last year, and they took it out on Chelsea. They were unhappy about those first 2 losses last year as they defeated Chelsea at Chelsea by the score of 15-2. They also defeated the Red Devils here at Dilboy later on in the season last year by the score of 7-1. So the Highlanders, we're going to see some of their younger players out there today as they look to open their defense of their second straight GBL championship against the Red Devils. We'll get the chance to see B. Calvert in goal for the Highlanders, number 01. You can see her out there as the team huddles up pre-game. B will be in the goal for the Highlanders. She is a senior backup goalie to Julia Rafkin. Julia did a tremendous job against Cambridge as well as Watertown, getting that clean sheet against Watertown. Sarah Pak will also be on the pitch for the Highlanders, along with Ingrid Wilson getting the start. Fiona Rixone, Camila Plata will be out there, Emma Lounsbury, Annika Johnson, Mika Jenks, another freshman in this starting lineup, Annabelle Schneider, Adriana De Goyer, and Avery Baldwin are the starters for the Highlanders as they will kick things off to get underway here at Dilboy Stadium. Red Devils versus the Highlanders, as the Highlanders look to defend their second straight GBL championship in girls soccer. That defense now has opened as Plata will play this one downfield, trying to get Annika Johnson out on that right wing. Johnson able to reach it. Opportunity here right off the bat, and the Highlanders put it into the back of the net. Beautiful play there as Camila Plata brought that right downfield, sent it to the right wing side where Annika Johnson was able to get the cross, and the goal was put in, I believe. As I am looking at that here, I want to see who got that. Avery Baldwin, I believe, was your goal scorer on that. That is correct. Number 20, Avery Baldwin gets the goal to open things out for the Highlanders. They lead 1-0, and there's only 11 seconds gone in this contest. Goalie for the Red Devils coming off the field is Catherine Benitez. Was the starting goalie, young sophomore for the Red Devils. She's going to come off the pitch.
Baldwin.
So we will have a substitution in net right off the bat for Chelsea as Benitez dove for that ball by Baldwin and landed awkwardly, and she is headed off to the bench area for Chelsea. So now Chelsea gets the ball, now trailing 1-0 as Rodriguez, that's Alejandra Rodriguez, she's able to move the ball forward through midfield. The Highlanders played very, very well defensively against Cambridge, did come out on the losing end against the Falcons that day with a 1-0 loss, but their defense was not a problem at all that day, as they were very stout defensively throughout that game. The difficulty for the Highlanders was moving the ball through midfield, something that has been a difficulty for a lengthy amount of time here for the Highlanders, controlling possession through the midfield area. Of course, you saw Plata on that first goal for the Highlanders saying, forget midfield, we'll just send it over top to the front. There's a one touch into the area. Calvert will come off her line. She will play it. As B getting some action there in goal for the Highlanders. Nice touch there. Played out to Annika Johnson. Johnson plays that one forward, trying to get it to Plata. It is cleared away by Chelsea out of bounds. Emma Lounsbury here with the throw in for the Highlanders right around midfield. As the throw in from Lounsbury gets to Plata, she'll play it back. Plays off of a Chelsea player. Picked up there by Schneider. Schneider to Johnson. Johnson finding Plata in the middle once again. Just barely off on those passes in the middle. Chelsea, though, unable to take advantage. And now the opportunity here on the outside as the Highlanders have the run down the left wing. Controlled there in the corner by De Goyer. And knocked out of bounds by Chelsea. Highlanders will get a dangerous throw-in opportunity here as De Goyer will throw it in. De Goyer getting it to the middle of the field. Schneider sends it to the middle, top of the box. Baldwin touches it over to Johnson. Johnson gets it taken off of her foot by Rodriguez. That would be Emily Rodriguez. Johnson, though, takes it back as she will cross that towards Plata. Got touched up by a Chelsea player, so not able to be played cleanly by Plata. De Goyer tried to send it towards the goal, but it was knocked away by Alison Pavon-Sanchez. Now a nice move there as De Goyer was able to get around the defender but got her shot blocked. Baldwin looking for another one there. Didn't quite get the mustard she wanted on it from the top of the box as she was marked very, very closely. Not the regular goalie in for Chelsea as Benitez, their starting goaltender, came down awkwardly on a save attempt to open the game, and she is on the bench. Highlanders tried to get that through, knocked away. Backline defense there by Elenia Hernandez Enriquez. As Chelsea looks to reverse field, stolen away by De Goyer at midfield. It's chased down here near side by Andino Galliano. Knocked out of bounds. Last to touch it was Chelsea. Throw in here by Ingrid Wilson. Gets it up to Plata. Plata will play it back to Wilson. Wilson towards the middle there. Knocked away by Rodriguez. Out of bounds. Wilson will inbounds yet again. Highlanders leading this one 1-0. Avery Baldwin with the goal 11 seconds into the game off of a beautiful assist by Annika Johnson. That was set up by a long ball by Camila Plata. Now Pock will chase this one down for the Highlanders. Play it out wide looking for Johnson. Johnson sends it back to Lounsbury. Back up to Johnson. Johnson being bodied off the ball over there. Nice job defensively by Chelsea. It's Rodriguez causing problems over there for Johnson, able to come away with the ball. Back onto the back line. As Fiona Rickzone gets it. Gives that one up to Wilson, knocked out of bounds by Chelsea. No, last to touch it. Signal was for Chelsea, but now the signal's been changed. The initial signal from the referee was for Chelsea. Now we have a timeout taken on the field as Benitez will be able to get back into the game in between the pipes for the Red Devils. Timeout on the field. We're going to keep it right here because we're going to talk about, we have a heck of a week coming up here on Somerville Ed TV. You're going to get to see all of the sports that we cover, a round table, a plethora of athletic endeavors for the Highlanders this week as we begin here at Dilboy with girls soccer. We will follow this up with girls volleyball as tomorrow, that would be Wednesday, September 10th, 5 o'clock, Bruin Fieldhouse. The girls volleyball team will look to make the playoffs for the second straight season. They will begin their home portion of their schedule coming off a big 3-1 victory at Malden. That was a game they lost last year at Malden in 5 sets. They were able to defeat Malden 3-1 last year as well. Well, they opened out the season with a 3-1 victory at Malden, so they will be facing off against Lynn English at Bruin Fieldhouse. We'll have coverage here on Somerville Ed TV of that girls volleyball game. We'll also have boys soccer coming up this week, Thursday, September 11th here at Dilboy. 4:15 is game time at Dilboy as the boys will open out their home schedule here at Dilboy, going up against a very difficult Malden team. They are at Chelsea this evening, opening their full schedule at Chelsea. Chelsea, a very difficult team as well on the boys soccer side. And of course, we will have football for you coming up on Friday night. That will be the 12th of September, 6 o'clock here at Dilboy Stadium. Highlanders are 1-0 after a big victory over Boston English as they will face off against Belmont as they look to go 2-0 on this season in Highlander football. As that clear attempt there did not find its way through by Fiona Rickzone, has to be picked up by Lounsbury. Lounsbury in the corner. Little miss hit there. She was trying to get it cleared away. Now Johnson. Johnson double teamed, loses the ball, but Pock able to clean that up as she will clear it out of danger. Rodriguez trying to get that ball away, but is unable to. So they bring it here near side to Wilson. As Ingrid Wilson played that ball forward to Plata, who played it right back. Pearson now, or Schneider I should say, down the far right side. Nice touch there by Johnson as Plata now has the opportunity. Nice job defensively as Hernandez Enriquez marks her very, very tightly as that ball is going to be knocked out for a corner kick. As Hernandez Enriquez, number 6, did an excellent job just getting in the way of Camila Plata, not letting her get away from her. And that resulted in this Highlander corner kick as they have everybody lined up at the top of the box. This will come into the box looking for Pock. She couldn't get the head to it, but De Goyer was able to get a good look at it. Blocked by the Chelsea defense, knocked out of bounds. And the Highlanders will inbound. Of course, Ingrid Wilson out there getting the start today, number 3, daughter of Jake Wilson, former colleague of ours here in the booth, commentator here for Somerville Highlander girls soccer and boys soccer as well. My voice misses your very intelligent information, Mr. Wilson. As that is cleared out by Chelsea, going wide once again. That's number 6. Hernandez Enriquez on the back line. She is having a strong game for Chelsea. As Lounsbury gets the inbounds. Johnson with it now. Feeds it to the middle. Schneider. Schneider showing some skill, trying to team up with Mika Jenks there, but not quite able to get it past the Chelsea defense. As Rick Sohn will clear that one out for the Highlanders. You see yet again Highlanders struggling in the midfield area, making those pinpoint passes that are needed to get through the midfield area. As we have a change here, as Lounsbury will come out. Highlanders looking for possession here as they try to move the ball upfield. Pak will bring it up. Mika Jenks plays that one forward, gets it to Plata. Plata at midfield, trying to get Johnson on a run down the right wing. As Annika Johnson trying to chase that one down, and it's going to have to be knocked out. Heady play there by the Chelsea defense. As Johnson was coming down on that ball, could have done a lot with it if she'd been able to get to it. Now Schneider feeds it to the middle. Plata gives it to Jenks. Jenks, top of the box. She'll fire it towards the net. Benitez able to knock that one down. And she collects it. Now Benitez will punt this one away. Annika Johnson chasing it down. One-touch pass back from Annabelle Schneider. As Johnson overlaps, tries the center that just couldn't quite get the angle she wanted on it. Out of bounds off of the Highlanders as Johnson wasn't quite able to get that ball before it got out of bounds. It's about 9 minutes elapsed here in the first half. Highlanders with the 1-0 lead after the goal 11 seconds in by Avery Baldwin. As Rodriguez sends this one inbounded by Chelsea. Schneider will get it on her feet. Schneider trying to show skill through a lot of defenders there, just couldn't quite get it through. Nice touch there. It's Chelsea now getting a run on the far wing. Pak, nice job getting in there. Good marking by Sarah Pak on Hernandez Enriquez. As Edlin Hernandez Enriquez, number 9, was making that attack on the left wing for Chelsea. Now Rodriguez with the inbounds. Touched there by Yovel Rivas as she controls, sends it to the center. Miriam Bride there, able to turn it, send it upfield as Plata gets it from Wilson. Now, nice touch back to Plata on the give and go. She's got Wilson overlapping to her left. As Ingrid trying to get downfield, just not quite able to get there as Plata led her just a little bit too much. Really good idea there, though, down the left wing for the Highlanders. Pavon Sanchez with the throw in for Chelsea. Zandino Galliano will send it forward. Pak will control here for the Highlanders, but get it stolen away. Lots of quickness shown there by Yovel Rivas. Was able to get it off of Pak, but the Highlanders able to control as Pak sends it over to Johnson. Now Johnson sends it back. Anna Rice over there sends it forward. Johnson now looking to get it on Plata's feet over top of her head as Camila Plata has it right in the middle. Pulls the string on it, lines up the left foot, tries to fire that one. A little mishit there with the left foot by Camila. And she tried it just about 5 yards outside the box. Now Pak sends it here near side. Marianne Bride gives it to Plata. Plata pulls the string. She's in open field. Touches it out looking for Wilson. Wilson on the attack with the left foot. Fires that one just wide. As Ingrid Wilson got the opportunity there. Nice look from Plata on the pass. Not quite on target with that left foot. Chelsea will kick this one away. It's Eliana Hernandez Enriquez. As Miriam Bride makes the stop there on it. Chelsea gets control for a moment. Now Ingrid trying to get control of it there. Last touch by Chelsea. Knocked out by Fuentes Chavez. Inbounded looking for Mika Jenks. Jenks controlling. Sends it back to DeGoyer. DeGoyer over to Pak. Pak gets that one to Schneider, who will send it back. Now Petrosky-Harris got that out wide. Being chased down here. Bride will get it. Bride sends it out wide, looking for Wilson once again. Ingrid Wilson, the one touch to the interior, looking for Plata, who gets it. She pulls the string, brings it back, lining up the right foot, looking for a pass there to Avery Baldwin. Thought she was trying to line up the shot. Chelsea able to clear it away, and this is some dangerous play right here for Chelsea, as two of their faster players were out ahead, but the Highlander defense able to get back very, very quickly. Nice job there by Mika Jenks to get back into position. Now, Edlin Hernandez Enriquez able to send that one towards the area. B. Calvert right there off of her line. Able to settle matters on the back. You can see this Highlander defense, Sarah Pak right there, as well as Fiona Rixone in the middle, doing a really good job standing firm, not allowing things to get by them. It's Mika Jenks. She's got room in the middle. She will not take it. Instead, she'll send it up to Avery Baldwin. Would have liked to seen her use that green that was in front of her for a moment. It looked like she might have rushed that pass. It's Marianne Bride now with it on the left wing. Looks up, tries to get it to Wilson. Wilson, she's away on the race. She's looking to cross this one with the left foot, and she does. Knocked out of bounds for the corner as Andrea Mendez had to knock that one clear. So the Highlanders will get the corner here. Leading 1-0, second corner of the game for the Highlanders. This one sent into the area, looking back post there is Johnson. A boot was put to it. I did not see who got that. I think a Chelsea player may have tried to play that. Johnson was trying to get the head to it. 25-19 remaining here in the first half. Highlanders now lead 2-0. Trying to determine whether that was an own goal or not. We're going to call that Annika Johnson's goal. Could have been an own goal. It looked like it may have come off a Chelsea player's leg, but Annika Johnson in the area. She will get credit for that goal. And now we have an opportunity down the left-hand wing as Petrosky-Harris had that chance but got it knocked away. Now Mika Jenks for a moment. Petrosky-Harris comes across and takes control. And she will feed it out wide to the far side. Touched forward. Turned on by Schneider. Brought into the area.
Okay, thank you very much. All right.
As Annika Johnson will be the official goal scorer on that corner kick. Highlanders lead 2-0 as she picks up her first goal of the season.
Annika Johnson.
Many more goals likely coming for number 9 for the Highlanders as she has tremendous offensive skill. Highlanders now leading 2-0. Layla Mahoney out into the game now for the Highlanders. There's Johnson, sends that one towards the middle. Plata on her feet, sends it here to Petrosky-Harris. Petrosky-Harris just a little late starting her cut there. Plata had put it right out in front of her. She'd started just a little bit earlier, would have had a great run at the goal. Now an opportunity here for Mahoney as that gets knocked away. Taken by Hernandez Enriquez, Edlin Hernandez Enriquez. There are two Hernandez Enriquez. Eliana is number 6. She has been excellent defensively out on the far side of the field. And then the forward Hernandez Enriquez is Edlin. She is number 9. Both of them are freshmen. As we look at some young players here for Chelsea playing very effectively. As right there you see Edlin Hernandez Enriquez making life difficult for the Highlanders, stealing the ball away. Centering here has to be knocked away. As Miriam Bride was able to knock that one away. Now sent right back into the area. Nice job defensively there. As Anna Rice was able to clear it away. Poked forward. And now Johnson on it. Johnson, nice touch there. She's able to get it to Mahoney. Mahoney into the middle of the field. Played back now to Pak. Pak sends it out wide looking for Petrosky Harris, but very quickly there, as you see yet again, the Highlanders' difficulty through midfield. Just can't seem to find that last pass to get it forward into the attacking zone. Petrosky Harris now will send it back. De Goyer with it. As De Goyer plays that forward for Mila Radvani. Back to Bride. Bride will use the green in front of her. Chelsea giving lots of space. Great job there by Bride. The through ball here to Petrosky Harris. Just a little bit too far out ahead for Petrosky Harris as Andrea Mendez came across to clear it away. Corner kick coming up for the Highlanders. They scored on their last one. This is their 3rd of the contest. Annika Johnson was able to get it in for the Highlanders last time, giving them the 2-0 lead. As Plata will send this one away. Looking once again back post. Pak was there with the head. Just a little too high. Just couldn't quite get the elevation on the jump enough to get that ball trajectory back down towards the goal. We've seen Sarah Pak up there around the goal area on corner kicks, though. You know the Highlanders would love to place one nicely off of her head. Goal kick here for the Red Devils. Picked up at midfield by Radvani. Now Johnson. Some skill there from Johnson as she's able to get by one defender. Trying to power her way past another defender, but once again, Chelsea showing some good defense back there. As I think once again, that was Eliana Hernandez Enriquez. Now a give and go right here. As Mahoney able to get it to the middle of the field, but knocked away. Some green space there until Pak closed it. Now they have it forward. There's Hernandez Enriquez, Edlin Hernandez Enriquez, showing great skill and speed as she's brought it from midfield down the right wing now. Rick Zone comes over, trying to close that down with Petrosky Harris. Hernandez Enriquez will inbounds. Actually, she will give that off. Inbounds now by Cruz Arriaga. Taken away by Rick Zone. Lifted her legs during the throw-in, illegal throw-in, so the Highlanders will get it as Rick Zone will inbounds. Rick Zone gets that up to Radvani. Radvani into the middle where Mahoney will have it. Mahoney trying to get through that midfield area, passes it out looking for Johnson. As Johnson plays that one forward, opportunity developing here for the Highlanders. Good speed out there by Samar Benkayat, I should say. And that is cleared away. Corner kick coming up for the Highlanders. 4th of the game. We saw throughout the Cambridge game the Highlanders trying to free up Samar Benkayat in terms of her speed. That was exactly what they tried to do there. Earning the corner as Plata brings this one in right along the goal line as Benitez knocks it down. Pak got a boot to it, but Benitez, powerful, able to bring it down in her hands. Chelsea unable to clear all the way, though. Highlanders get back possession. As played back to Rickzone. Out here wide to the near side to DeGoyer. DeGoyer pulls the string, gives it off to Pak in the middle. Now Pak. Back out here wide, Redvani. And now DeGoyer. DeGoyer plays that forward. Petrosky Harris gets it to Plata. Plata has plenty of green space in front of her. Let's see what she does with it. As she's looking to cross with the left foot. Blocked there as it got past the first defender, but blocked by the second. Petrosky Harris trying to settle things. Instead gets called for the handball. As the backspin off of that ball got into Petrosky Harris's body and onto her arm. Quickness there by DeGoyer as she's able to be first to the ball. Radvani trying to get it away, but unable to. Nice job there by Cruz Oriaga. So they play that one forward, but Rickzone settling matters on the back line. DeGoyer gives it back to Radvani, back to Pak. You see how settling Fiona Rickzone is back on that back line. That junior captain just so valuable back on the back line. Nice skill out there by Johnson. She plays that one forward. Benkayat in a race there trying to get past Hernandez Enriquez and unable to win that one as Hernandez Enriquez had quite the lead. Goal kick here for Chelsea. 17 minutes remaining here in the first half. Highlanders leading 2-0 after the early goal by Avery Baldwin and the corner kick goal by Annika Johnson. Mahoney now looks to control in midfield. Gives that one off to Annika Pearson. Pearson out wide. And Kayhat will play that back. Now Radvani looking to get it between the defenders to Petrosky Harris, just not quite able to. DeGoyer, though, cleaning that one up. A little bit too far out in front of her. Radvani with that first touch. Now the opportunity for Chelsea is with speed is Alejandra Rodriguez. Another young player here on this Chelsea team, as the future for Chelsea soccer seems to be brightening. Seeing a lot of skill, a lot of speed out there. Lots of youth as well, so Highlanders able to take advantage of that a bit, but as we see Chelsea two times every season, we're seeing the skill and the speed we're seeing right now. That will develop as Johnson gets it out wide. Speaking of skill and speed, Annika Johnson a little too far on that touch as Kim Estrada Mazariegos, as I try to say the names correctly, able to clear that one away. 15:30 remaining here in the half. Highlanders with the 2-0 lead. Looking to open out their defense of their second straight GBL championship with a victory as Plata gets this one. Defended tightly, two Chelsea defenders. Someone's got to be open. That's Minka Jenks. Plenty of room there for Minka. She lines it up. She fires it from the top of the box. Benitez juggles it around a little bit. Highlanders have to follow through on those shots and continue the attack until Benitez gets control. It took her a bit of time to get that control. That one touched back towards the goal. Cleared away by Eliana Hernandez Enriquez. Now Rickzone on the back line. Her pass forward, knocked away. Sent here near side to Annika Pearson. Oh, strike that. That's Adriana DeGoyer. As DeGoyer plays it forward, Jenks unable to get to it. Now Schneider out wide. Gives it to Pearson. Or I'm sorry, that's Marianne Bride. Pass just out in front. Benkayat, or I should say Jenks able to get it away, gives it up to Benkayat. As Samar tried to line that one up for a shot, fired it, but stopped once again by the Chelsea defense. As Eliana Hernandez Enriquez once again there defensively. Now Johnson feeds it into the middle looking for Plata. Cleared away by Hernandez Enriquez. This ball played back. Rickzone Very sure with her possession, gets it over to DeGoyer. DeGoyer, nice touch there to get around one Chelsea player, but too far away and able to be taken advantage of. Now working with the ball, Pearson. Pearson brings it near side to DeGoyer. DeGoyer up looking for Petrosky Harris. First touch a little too hard though. Now Mika Jenks. Jenks showed some very nice skill against Cambridge in the middle of the field, like there, right there. Beautiful pass by Jenks as they earn the possession through midfield. Plata's got room. She's got plenty of room, and she's got a cannon if she lines it up. Defense coming at her. Now she's got to find something to do with this ball as the defenders come down upon her. Plata spins away from two defenders. Now a third comes up to take the ball away. And they are able to clear this ball away as Plata a little slow in terms of the decision making there. I don't think she expected to have that much open space just at the top of the box. As Jenks once again will get the inbounds. DeGoyer sends it to Pearson. Pearson. Nice touch there by Pearson to get around the defender. Sends that one over. Bride. Or strike that, I'm sorry, that's Schneider. Schneider's through ball, blocked. She chases it down, gives it back to Benkayhat. Lots of room right here for Benkayhat. She gives it to Plata. Plata, left foot, top of the box. Benitez is there. She makes the stop on the shot by Camila Plata. Punt unable to fully clear the zone as Schneider had another opportunity at it. Cleared out that time by Andrea Mendez, defensive captain for Chelsea. Highlanders looking to inbounds here. Leading 2-0, 11:25 remaining in the first half. Nice center there, opportunity here. Benitez unable to control the ball as Petrosky Harris tried to backheel it and chase it down. Cleared away by the Chelsea defense at the last second. That was Jaylene Cruz Arriaga getting to that ball. It's Petrosky Harris. Good opportunity here as Annika Johnson is moved. And a great chance here for Benkayhat. And Benitez is able to smother that ball right on Benkayhat's foot. As Benitez did not secure the shot attempt by Johnson. Annika Johnson has now been moved to the middle of the field. Shot there. Knocked down and chased down by Benitez as Schneider's shot was able to be handled. Highlanders now upping their offensive attack. They get Annika Johnson into the middle. You see her right there with the ball. She's looking to line up another one, and she fires that one towards the net as Benitez will chase that one down as well. Benitez under fire here the last couple minutes as she's made about 5 or 6 saves over the last couple minutes. Highlanders shifting things around out there. Head coach Tony Arias knows he's got multi-talented players. Mika Jenks, nice pass there to Johnson. Johnson, beautiful pass here to the near side. Petrosky Harris with the left foot. A little too hard and a little too high. As Shizuko had that one on her boot. Beautiful pass from Annika Johnson. Was able to free her up, but just a little bit too heavy with the shot as it goes up over the goal. We have a timeout on the field, 9:35 remaining here in the first half. Highlanders leading this one 2-0 as we will keep it here yet again. Talk to you once again about what we have going on here on Somerville Ed TV. I'm looking at the schedules. I'm looking at what we have. I'm looking at the teams we are covering, and I am saying right now there are going to be some playoff action coming up for these teams. So watch them throughout the season. Girls volleyball looking to get back to the playoffs. Gut-wrenching 5-set loss to Grafton last year in the playoffs. Keep an eye on that girls volleyball team. They are so tough. Also, on the boys soccer side, it's going to be a young team. It's going to be a new look team on the boys soccer side. But of course, it's Somerville boys soccer. We know it will be quality, and we will see how they look this year as they look to get back to the playoffs. I believe this will be the third year in a row if they are able to make it to the playoffs this year. Here on the girls side of the pitch, of course, two-time GBL champions looking to get back to the playoffs yet again, third year in a row for Tony Arias and his players. Looks like they are well on track to doing that as they lead here against Chelsea, looking to go 2-1 on the season and open their GBL championship defense with a win. And don't forget about Highlander football. Exciting victory down in Jamaica Plain against the Boston English Eagles. 35-18 was the final. It is a Hydra attack for the Highlanders at the quarterback position. 4 different players took snaps at the quarterback position, either out of the Wildcat formation or straight up as quarterbacks. Aries Osiris, the transfer from Malden Catholic, he is your more pure quarterback. He was 9 for 14 for 96 yards passing and 1 touchdown pass. In addition to that, running out of the Wildcat, Marcos Pineda ran for 52 yards, 1 touchdown. He caught 4 passes for 26 yards, and defensively had 8 tackles, 1 for a loss. Ryan Lewis was the offensive standout for the Highlanders. 3 touchdowns on the day for Ryan. He came out of that Wildcat attack as well with the direct snap. 56 yards rushing for Ryan, 2 touchdowns on the ground. 70 yards receiving for Ryan Lewis, and 1 touchdown through the air. And let's not forget about Jojo Flores. Jojo led the team in rushing with 111 yards on only 6 carries, and he also had 3 tackles on the defensive side, 1 of those for a loss. All 4 of those players took snaps at the quarterback position, whether through Wildcat or traditional formations. They are an exciting team, and I recommend checking them out here on Somerville Ed TV. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, mash those buttons. As we are back underway here at Dilboy, 9:18 remaining in the first half. Highlanders leading 2-0. Avery Baldwin with the early goal. Annika Johnson got the second Highlander goal off of a corner kick. Legal throw in here, so the Highlanders will get the throw in. Head coach Tony Arias has moved Annika Johnson from that right wing position to the interior. It's Mika Jenks now getting it. She'll pop it into the air, trying to play it forward. Chelsea able to steal the ball away though. It comes out wide. Petrosky Harris looking to control there. Nice job by Jaylene Cruz Ariaga as she was able to power through, playing that ball forward to Edlin Hernandez Enriquez. One of the young, exciting freshmen on this Chelsea Red Devil team, trying to play that one forward to Yahira Yovel Rivas, but cleared away by the Highlanders. As now Plata will get it on her feet after a miss hit there as she's knifing through the defense, brings it to the left foot, got the opportunity as Plata looks for the far post and just sent it wide with the left foot. 8 minutes remaining here in the first half. Camila Plata looking for her 3rd goal of the season and just sent it wide as the ball landed upon her feet after a miss hit by Chelsea. She was able to work her way through 3 Chelsea defenders and just send it wide of Benitez. It's a goal kick here. Jenks looks to control. As Jenks ends up sending it out wide to Goyer with it. Back to Pearson. Pearson a little soft on that one. Loses control for a moment. Now Petrosky Harris with control. Nice move there by Petrosky Harris. Good skill to get past Cruz Ariaga as she plays this one, looking for Johnson to run onto it. As Johnson in the foot race there with Andrea Mendez. As Mendez sent it out, Plata quickly on the restart. As she's down the left wing, centers it with that left foot. Goes clear through the box though. As it was, the centering pass was a little bit behind Schneider. Or strike that actually, that is Mila Radvani who was down there. As Wilson will check back into the game for the Highlanders. Or strike that, that's not Wilson. That is Josephina Mian checking in at the left wing. As you see speed right there from Chelsea. Beautiful touch forward, but that is offsides. As Edlin Hernandez Enriquez was offsides on that pass from Yoval Rivas. Played forward, Pearson with it now. Pearson, touch a little bit strong, trying to get it out to Schneider. Inbounds for the Highlanders. Chelsea defensively able to clear it away. As Yoval Rivas sends this one up, trying to connect up with Hernandez Enriquez. As this is played back, Rickson plays it to DeGoyer. DeGoyer now being harried there by Cruz Arriaga. She's able to get it forward to Mian. As Josephina pops this one forward, trying to get it to Johnson. Nice head there by Chelsea. Now Johnson. Johnson around the defender. Little skill there back to Pearson. Pearson pulls it back, and she will send it all the way back to Rickson as the Highlanders try to reset their attack. 4:40 remaining in the half. Highlanders with the 2-0 lead. Gukale loses that one out of bounds. Chelsea, I should say, last to touch it. As Gukale inbounds to Pearson. They play it back to Uvi Gukale. As Irvi played back to Rickson. Pearson out wide here, looking for DeGoyer. DeGoyer's got plenty of room to run now, as Chelsea had overcommitted to the far side. Into Plata. Plata tried to send that one. Got blocked, though. Good job by Andrea Mendez. 4 minutes remaining here in the first half. DeGoyer looking to inbounds. Highlanders would love to add a third goal here in the first half. DeGoyer yet again. All the way into Plata, who's in the box by herself. Opportunity here for Camila Plata. As good job by Alejandra Rodriguez coming in and marking her very, very quickly. Number 19, Rodriguez, a lot of speed out there we've seen from her, as well as number 9, Edlin Hernandez Enriquez. Highlanders will await the goal kick as Plata knocks that one down. Chelsea clearing it away yet again. This one to Hernandez Enriquez, her single touch. Looking to get back to Cruz Arriaga. She wants it back now, does Hernandez Enriquez. As she's got speed, Highlanders need to watch out for that. DeGoyer back defensively, able to make the play. Nice job there. Veteran captain Adriana DeGoyer takes a good angle there against a speedy player. Chelsea, though, looking to press their offensive advantage here. 2:40 remaining in the half. Inbounds comes in. Played by Yoval Rivas. As that ball will go out, goal kick for the Highlanders. You see a lot of youth out there for Chelsea. You see a bright future for Chelsea when you see this youth. The speed that we're seeing from the freshman Eliana Hernandez Enriquez, as well as Edlin Hernandez Enriquez. Also Rodriguez, both Rodriguez's have been excellent as well in showing their speed. There's a good play by Kim Fuentes Chavez as well, as she was able to keep the offensive pressure going for Chelsea. 2 minutes remaining as the clock stops, stadium clock stops, time kept on the field. We await the long whistles to signify the end of the half. It's the overlap there for the Highlanders. Lounsbury not quite able to catch up to it. 2 minutes remaining here in the first half. Highlanders with the 2-0 lead. They've had great offensive opportunities, especially here late in the half, but now Chelsea has tilted the field a bit in the last couple moments. Now Plata trying to get this one down the sideline, knocked out of bounds by Chelsea. Highlanders will look to inbounds. Highlander goal scorers Avery Baldwin started things 11 seconds into this game off of a beautiful pass from Annika Johnson. And Johnson also scored the second goal for the Highlanders off of a corner kick. Good defense there once again. Number 6, Hernandez Enriquez, Eliana Hernandez Enriquez. Excellent defense there as Plata unable to get through her. Gukale with the inbounds. Trying to get it to Plata. Stolen away. Now Mika Jenks steals that pass away. A little soft with her attempt to get it out to Plata on the run on the right wing. As Gukale pushes that one forward. Chelsea controlling things there. There is Edlin Hernandez Enriquez as she comes back. Nice job defensively there, midfield area by Josefina Mian, and she was able to get that ball away. That will do it for the first half of play. Highlanders leading this one 2-0. As the long whistles sound, goals scored in that first half by Avery Baldwin as well as Annika Johnson. Chelsea, though, has come to play as they've got youth, they've got speed, and they have some skill as well. We will see if that will pay off at all for the Red Devils in the second half as the Highlanders lead after one by the score of 2-0 here on Somerville Ed TV. We are back at Dilboy Stadium. Girls soccer action here on Somerville Ed TV. I'm Todd Harmon. Highlanders leading 2-0 as they open their GBL schedule, looking to defend their second straight GBL championship. They opened their GBL schedule today against the Red Devils of Chelsea. Chelsea came in and they have surprised the Highlanders. Highlanders lead this one 2-0. They got the early goal from Avery Baldwin, only 11 seconds in. A beautiful pass on that by Annika Johnson after a long ball by Camila Plata. 3 touches. Highlander goal. You thought it might go the way things have gone against Chelsea recently, but Chelsea's got a stout defense led by number 6 on the back line, Eliana Hernandez Enriquez, and then out front, a very dangerous player in Edlin Hernandez Enriquez, number 9. Chelsea has shown the speed. You see right there, Eliana Hernandez Enriquez clearing that ball away. And they have been able to hold the Highlanders to only one more goal as the Highlanders were able to get their second goal on a corner kick as Annika Johnson put it home for the Highlanders. So they lead 2-0 here in the second half. It's Chelsea putting up a battle. Head right there by Annika Johnson. As Johnson looking to get that one instead. Friendly fire. Avery Baldwin receives it. Baldwin, big smile there as her teammate hit her with the ball. There's another one of those dangerous players, Rodriguez, number 19, Alejandra Rodriguez. She has been lightning quick out there in stretches. Also, there's number 9. Keep an eye on her. She's dangerous. Number 11 at the top for Chelsea as well, Yahira Yovel Rivas. This is a team that looks like they will be rising as the years go. Lots of freshman talent out there. As Yovel Rivas gets it on her boot, sends this one forward. Opportunity here for Hernandez Enriquez, but cleared away once again. Fiona Rexone back on the back line. She has been excellent for the Highlanders. Beautiful skill there by Johnson as she gets the ball between the two Rodriguezes. Now Mika Jenks with some speed through midfield. Triple team. She's able to... She loses the ball there amongst the triple team. Schneider not able to clean it up. And that ball sent back by Yovel Rivas. That one knocked out by Emily Rodriguez, number 20. 2 pairs of sisters on this team. Alejandra Rodriguez, number 19. Emily Rodriguez, number 20, as well as Eliana and Edlin Hernandez Enriquez. Inbounds for the Highlanders. Lounsbury. Now forward, nice job there by Johnson on the turn. Gets away from Rodriguez, gets it to Baldwin. Baldwin to Plata, single touch to Jenks. Jenks not quite able to control that though. Out wide, a whiff there gives the Highlanders an opportunity as DeGoyer gives it off to Plata. Plata now trying to fight off the defender and find an open shot. Instead, she sends it out to DeGoyer, and DeGoyer's shot attempt is wide as she went to the ground sliding, trying to get that one towards the net. Will be a corner kick for the Highlanders. This will be their 5th corner of the game. They found pay dirt on their 3rd corner of the game, as Annika Johnson got it in behind the goalie Benitez. As this one left out, Plata has to come back for it. I think maybe the flag got in the way of the attempt there. This ball sent into the box there. Pock there looking for it. Baldwin will come away with it. Back to Pock. Pock fires that one. What a shot there, but knocked away by Estrada Mazariegos. Bah. I have the hardest time with Kim's name. As the Highlanders will get the inbounds here, throwing it in. Johnson feeds it back, skies it into the area there. Jenks with the head. Plata now looks to settle at her feet and get the shot off. And whistle sounds. Plata's going to get called for the push-off. She was battling in there with Pavon Sanchez. Highlanders have dominated the possession throughout this game, but there have been multiple opportunities, multiple times we've seen Chelsea have just be that one pass shy of getting one of their fast young freshmen on a breakaway, whether it be Rodriguez or Hernandez Enriquez or their junior captain up there, Yovel Rivas. Opportunity here is Johnson. Once again, the defense there marking closely, able to stop the shot, knocking it up and over are the Highlanders. Highlanders have had opportunities around the net, just have not gotten that final closeout shot. Petrosky Harris had a great opportunity earlier as well. Leading 2-0, would love to add to that. 2-goal leads, always the most dangerous type of lead. As in Hernandez Enriquez flashing across at midfield, loses it out of bounds. Highlanders strong defensively. This is a Chelsea team that's going to bite some teams. There's no question about that. Highlanders have been very strong on the back line, though, as Plata pulls the string. Looks to control in the corner. She's got room now. As she sends it across, Johnson on the near post wasn't quite able to get what she wanted on that, as it was knocked away by a defender. And then Schneider sends that one over the goal. Goal kick here for the Red Devils. Highlander defense has been very strong with the leadership of Fiona Rickzone back there. Sarah Pock as well, doing an excellent job on the back line for the Highlanders so far this season. Hernandez Enriquez tried to get free there. Instead, it winds up on the feet of Yovel Rivas. Her pass attempt stolen away by Lounsbury. Highlanders looking to counter now. Baldwin out wide to Johnson. Annika, single touch center. Oh, goodness, DeGoyer whiffed on that one as Adriana had the opportunity. She chases it down, though, looking to line up another one. Jenks will come away with it. Jenks will play it back to Pock as the Highlanders look to reset. Pearson now, or I should say Schneider, my bad. Schneider's pass, a little soft there, able to be knocked away. Nice job by Lounsbury to get that one off of Hernandez Enriquez's feet. Highlanders control as Rickzone sends it forward. Mika Jenks sends that back. Wilson attacking there, sends it forward. Knocked away. Nice job by Andrea Mendez. As Rickson on the back line there. Last to touch it, though, was Chelsea. As Jovel Rivas on the attack there. Wilson will inbounds. Header out of bounds by Chelsea. Move up about 10 yards. Try it again, Miss Wilson, as she does. Now Jenks will jump on this one. She's really doing a good job controlling the midfield area for the Highlanders. As Pock's attempt there to reverse field a little too strong. As Annika Johnson had the opportunity if she'd been able to get onto that ball. Highlanders looking a little more in control here in this second half thus far. They seem to be a little surprised by the speed that we saw from this young squad of Red Devils earlier. They're settling in on that a bit now. As Lounsbury will touch that to Johnson. Johnson looks for the back heel. Spins away, gets past two defenders, passes away from a third. Great skill there by Annika Johnson, as now Plata has it. As Mendez defends her, is able to get the ball away. Nice marking there by Andrea Mendez. Jenks looks to control but is unable to. And Mendez will send this one forward. Hernandez Enrique so dangerous back there. Nice job by Lounsbury, doing a good job keeping her on her shoulder and allowing Rickson the opportunity to play that ball. Now Schneider with it. Schneider looks for the through ball, gets it to Baldwin. Baldwin gets it knocked away off of her feet after the first touch. Johnson ends up with it. Johnson now spins away from Rodriguez, but Rodriguez able to get a boot to it. And Johnson will send it back. As Lounsbury gives it to Schneider. Schneider, nice fake, through ball, looking for the run by Johnson. Johnson not quite able to get onto that ball as it's knocked out by Estrada Mazariegos. Johnson looking to inbound here for the Highlanders. Highlanders with the 2-0 lead. As they continue to push their advantage on the attack. Alejandro Rodriguez checking back in the game for Chelsea. For the Highlanders, Lounsbury will come out. Emma looking very nice here at the beginning of this half. Did a really nice job against Hernandez Enriquez. Inbounds comes to Schneider. Schneider gives it to Johnson. Johnson centering attempt, blocked back to her. As Johnson, Fuentes Chavez able to take that one away from Johnson. Nice boot there by Schneider as she was able to muck things up. Now Mika Jenks jumps on it, gives it to Schneider. Schneider to Plata. Plata's got a little space there, top of the box. She'll take this shot just over the crossbar as Camila Plata lined up the right foot that time. Just a little too powerful and a little too high as it goes over Benitez and the goal. Goal kick here for Chelsea. You see the defensive positioning for the Highlanders. Georgia Cook was who came in for Lounsbury. You can see this near side defender is playing back a little bit more because that's where Hernandez Enriquez has been making her runs. Nice opportunity here, flashing through the left foot there from De Goyer. And Benitez able to make the stop. Jenks sets up to take this one. Knocks it down for Schneider. Schneider unable to control after the first touch. Opportunity here for Chelsea with speed. As Rodriguez showing that lightning quick speed that we've seen. Tried to play it forward. There's Fiona Rickson right on that back line again. Now Schneider has the opportunity. As Schneider sends it forward, beautiful through ball to Baldwin. As Baldwin tried to center, but nobody was home. As Plata was back a little bit too far. Schneider plays this forward to Plata as she goes down to the pitch. As De Goyer out on the left wing is able to force a corner kick. Chelsea last to touch it. Fiona Rickzone has been excellent back on the back line. I keep talking about the dangerous players we see for Chelsea, like number 19 Rodriguez, like number 9 Hernandez Enriquez. But then when you look at it, B. Calvert back in the goal, the goaltender for the Highlanders today, has basically just been standing around as this one. Plata tries to bend it in near far post, I should say, near post to her. Just a little bit too much bending going on there as it goes out against the side netting. Calvert in, getting the start today, the senior, in place of Julia Rafkin. Calvert has made the stop she has been asked to make. She's only made, I think, 2 stops today. And that just speaks to how strong the Highlander defense is, as the opportunities have not been there even for a quick, talented team like we're seeing from Chelsea today. That ball out of bounds. Of course, last week against Cambridge, when I spoke of how well the defense was doing against a specific player, that specific player ended up scoring the game-winning goal moments later. Hopefully I don't jinx them again. It's Plata. Touches that one back to De Goyer. A little two-man game there between Plata and De Goyer, but goes out of bounds off of Plata. As now Hernandez Enriquez with it. Shows the speed. Pock on her defensively and out of bounds as Hernandez Enriquez not quite able to control the ball. Now Wilson will get the inbounds. Nope. Strike that. As Wilson comes out of the game. De Goyer will throw in. Jenks tried to control in between defenders, unable to, as now Rodriguez gets it. Rodriguez looking to spin away. It's Petrosky-Harris in as well. Being chased down, Georgia Cook looking to chase this down with Hernandez Enriquez there. Nice job there by Cook. And she did not let Hernandez Enriquez use her speed to get by her. Inbounds here for Chelsea. Dangerous inbounds. 25 minutes remaining in the game. Highlanders with a 2-0 lead. As Pock will clear this one away, but it's sent right back in by Chelsea. Now Jenks gets a foot to it. Clears it out here wide. Cook battling there, but Hernandez Enriquez ended up with it, but got it taken away by Fiona Rickzone as she knocked it off of her boot. Hernandez Enriquez chases it down though. Gives it off to Rodriguez. Single touch there, but Pock ends up with it. She looks to clear it. Andrea Mendez keeping it on the attack for Chelsea. Petrosky-Harris, nice touch forward there. A little give and go here as Petrosky-Harris will get it, send that one forward. Plata chasing it down on the right wing. Opportunity here as she looks to center it. Had Baldwin breaking in the middle, knocked out of bounds off of Chelsea. Actually, no, it's going to go off of Plata for a goal kick. I thought it would be a corner kick. Yes, it is a corner kick. Plata played it off of Eliana Hernandez Enriquez. So Plata now lining it up. Defender has to come out here to deal with Georgia Cook. This goes in towards the net, and that's going to come off the head of, let's see here, Eliana Hernandez Rodriguez, I believe, as she got in there with the head, and it came off the top of her head into the goal behind Benitez. We can call it an own goal. We could call it a goal by Plata, as Plata was the last Highlander to touch that. We will see what the official call is going to be on that. But the Highlanders come away with the goal as it winds up in the back of the net off of the head of Eliana Hernandez Enriquez for the Red Devils. Highlanders now lead 3-0. If Plata gets credit for the goal, that will be her 3rd of the year. I don't think another Highlander touched the ball, though. So now the 3-0 lead for the Highlanders. That ball skied up.
Somerville goal, number 7, Camila Plata.
Delia Valdez out there for the Highlanders, plays it back. Now, Jenks. Jenks a little soft trying to get it to Sarah Pock, but Pock able to chase that one down, but her pass attempt a little bit out ahead. Schneider unable to chase it down. Rodriguez now, speed, knifing into the defense. Petrosky-Harris able to take it away. Nice touch there by Petrosky-Harris as she looks to get the overlap. Little bit too far out ahead of her. And she got the return pass. .22:55 remaining in the game. Highlanders lead 3-0 now. 2 scores off of corner kicks for the Highlanders. As Emily Rodriguez will inbounds this. Chased down by Fuentes Chavez. She tries to send it forward for Chelsea. Picked up by Mila Radvani. As Radvani sent it forward. Now Radvani back up on the ball. Gets it taken away by Rodriguez. Petrosky-Harris gets the boot in there, and she's going to get called for the trip. So Chelsea will line this up. Rodriguez will take this. Actually running up to end up taking this is going to be Eliana Hernandez Enriquez. She sends it towards the area. And the hand is up. We've got an offside. Offside on the free kick. So Rickson will get this going for the Highlanders. Fiona has been excellent on the back line for the Highlanders today, as she has been so far this season, actually. As Radvani sends it to Pak. Pak all the way over now. Plata. Mika Jenks with it. Jenks got it taken away for a moment. Sent out here looking for Petrosky-Harris as Jenks clean matters up to Radvani. Now Petrosky-Harris. Highlanders looking to control possession here with the 3-goal lead as Cook sends it to Schneider, back out to Petrosky-Harris. Petrosky-Harris with the ball, gets it to Plata. Now Plata near sideline. She'll pull the string, speed up, gets by Rodriguez. Looking to get by another defender as she does. She will cross now as Schneider was breaking in. Had the opportunity there. 3 Highlanders actually were in the box with the opportunity there to take that cross. Nice job by Chelsea to knock it away. 20 minutes remaining in this game. Don't forget, we've got more Highlander action. We've got boys soccer action coming up on Thursday. That'll be a game here at Dilboy Stadium. We will film that on Thursday against Malden. We'll have girls volleyball action as they go up against Lynn English. We will have that. That will be Wednesday, tomorrow, September 10th. And then Friday, we will have live going on at 6 o'clock, the Highlanders versus Belmont, as those 2 teams battle in football. Cross comes in. Benitez got a hand to it. Settled out by Radvani, and she was able to send it towards the net, but it was deflected wide. Going to be another corner kick as Chelsea deflected that one wide. 9th corner of the game for the Highlanders. So Mika Jenks will head out. B. Calvert as well will come out of the game for the Highlanders. Julia Rafkin, the wall herself, has returned between the pipes for the Highlanders. Corner kick goes beyond everybody as Pak didn't quite get the head to it there. It's Rodriguez now trying to speed down the sideline, stopped by Pak. Sarah Pock, very impressive as well with what she can do defensively, but also just looking forward to her getting a clear look with the head at the net during one of those corners. Chelsea now knocks it out of bounds, or I should say Highlanders knock it out of bounds. Chelsea's ball. So Rodriguez will inbounds. Keep an eye on number 9, Hernandez Enriquez. That's where the throw-in goes. Petrosky Harris knew that was going to happen, so she clears it out. Highlanders looking to defend their GBL championship, 2-time GBL champions. So they look to go 1-0 in GBL action with a victory today against the Red Devils, leading 3-0. Just under 18 minutes remaining in the game as Mendez tries to move that forward, taken away by Petrosky Harris. Back heel attempt. Not cleanly done. Now Radvani battling there. Nice move by Radvani as she was able to touch it out to Petrosky Harris. Plays it forward to Plata as Plata now chasing that one down. You see the speed there as Hernandez Enriquez, Eliana Hernandez Enriquez this time, able to close out here to the wide side. Plata able to get the ball away from her though, fires that one towards the net and hits the side netting. You see right there the future kind of Chelsea in terms of their defense, the speed shown by Eliana Hernandez Enriquez as she was able to get out wide here on Camila Plata and prevent Plata from making a cross. Highlanders had a player right in front of the net who could have put that one home, but instead winds up with a goal kick. Kick in the middle of the field, settled there. As Mahoney sent it forward to Plata. Plata now with it. Gives it back. Schneider. Schneider plays it out wide here to Petrosky Harris on the near side. Petrosky Harris turns the corner. Looks to cross. Good job by Chelsea once again. As you see, Rodriguez there. Able to knock that one away. The two Rodriguezes teaming up against Petrosky Harris. And what you're seeing when the Highlanders are coming down the wings, you're seeing two levels of Chelsea defenders come at them. You see one person attacking the player with the ball, but then a secondary player is back in behind in many cases, and they are able to prevent the cross. Nice job there by Mahoney as she is able to keep control of that ball, getting it out wide to Bride. Battling along the sideline now. Sent back to Mahoney. Mahoney sends it back out. Bride working with it now. Gives it back to Mahoney. Good work there by Mahoney. Elia Valdez now. Plays it back to Mahoney. It's Mendez able to get that one away. Nice job by Layla Mahoney as she just poked that ball right away. Pulls the string. Sends it out. Good work on the ball there by Layla Mahoney. As we have a timeout on the field, 15-10 remaining here in the game. Highlanders leading this one 3-0. Just under 15 minutes remaining. Highlanders with a 3-0 lead. We will have tons of Highlander action this fall for you. Talked about how I'm looking for playoffs once again for the volleyball team, once again for the girls soccer team, boys soccer team. It will be interesting to see what they do. Lost a lot of talent, but of course it's Somerville boys soccer. We know they will have something going on as they will be able, I'm sure, to put on a show later this week against Malden. We will have coverage of that Malden game here on Somerville Ed TV. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, mash your buttons. And don't forget live coverage of Highlander football coming up this Friday. That will be Friday the 12th at 6 o'clock. We'll have the Highlanders versus Belmont. Highlanders coming off a big win, 35-18 at Boston English, 1-0 on the season. Huge defensive game as well for the Highlanders. No head coach Dave Pereira loves when his defense does well. Gio Fiore, a great job for the Highlanders. 4 tackles, 2 of those for loss. 1 pass breakup. Jackson Smith also had 2 pass breakups and a huge pick 6. As well as the Highlanders ended up with 2 interceptions in that game, multiple quarterback pressures as well. The defense as well as the offense for the Highlanders looks exciting this year, and you will get the opportunity to see that here on Somerville Ed TV. That's 6 o'clock on Friday the 12th. We will have coverage here on Somerville Ed TV. As the Highlanders lead this one 3-0. Less than 15 minutes remaining in the game. A new-look Chelsea team giving the Highlanders a bit more of a battle than they may have expected today. You see some young skill out there for the Red Devils, as Chelsea looks like a team that might bite some people this year, might surprise them. Highlanders looking not surprised by the Red Devils today, as Layla Mahoney gets the inbounds, but the first touch betrays her. As Fuentes Chavez sends that one forward. Here is Hernandez Enriquez as the overlap goes to Cruz Arriaga. Cruz Arriaga unable to control that one as it goes out of bounds. Quick restart here for the Highlanders as Pock gets it upfield. I believe that's Genesis Sandoval out there on the far side for the Highlanders as well. As Pock defensively there on Hernandez Enriquez. As she gives that one off, Andino Galeano. Her centering attempt stolen away by the Highlanders. Is that ball sent out? See whether it can be chased down here. Sent out of bounds by Chelsea. Petrosky Harris not quite able to get to that. Schneider also not quite able to get to that ball before it was cleared away by Chelsea. So DeGoyer will inbound. Oh, strike that. Actually, it's Georgia Cook inbounding. Cook gets it up to Petrosky Harris. Plays that one back to Cook, who passes that into the middle looking for DeGoyer, but DeGoyer, the pass was off target. Now Adriana chasing it down. Good job there by DeGoyer. She gives that one off. Johnson, nice through ball there by Johnson, playing it forward. Now Johnson centers. Schneider now plays it out wide here to the near side to Petrosky Harris. Petrosky Harris defended by Rodriguez. Gives it to DeGoyer. DeGoyer pulls it back, pulls the string again. Sends it to Petrosky Harris here near side. Highlanders controlling the possession, leading by 3 as Petrosky Harris brings it down, gives it off to Plata. Now Plata looking to work some magic in the corner, loses the ball out of bounds off of Chelsea as Rodriguez was the last to touch it. Georgia Cook heads out. Good job by her. As Lounsbury began the half at that near defensive position, then Georgia Cook took over. Both of them did an excellent job. Now Anna Rice in for the Highlanders here at this near side defensive position. As Johnson chips that one into the area looking to connect up with Mahoney. Cleared away by Chelsea as Petrosky Harris. Top of the box, Schneider. Her shot partially blocked by Chelsea, winds up on the boot of Camila Plata, and she finds the crossbar. She's gone over the goal to the side of the goal, and now she's hit the crossbar. There, Plata once again will get it on her boot. 2 defenders able to get the ball away from her. As Petrosky Harris unable to keep the attack going on, cleared out wide by Rodriguez. Stoppage here as substitutions come in. Anna Rice with the inbounds for the Highlanders. DeGoyer now. Her single touch looking to get it to Plata, stolen away. Rice will chase this one down. Rice needs to watch out. Very dangerous is Hernandez Enriquez. Rick's zone now. Hernandez Enriquez looking to steal the ball away. And Rice is right there to knock it away, keeping her away from the run. Highlanders doing a very effective job. I think her speed really surprised them at the beginning of this game, but they've been very, very effective here in the second half, making sure they've got 2 people on her defensively. Hernandez Enriquez whiffs with the boot, sends it up high. DeGoyer touches it down. Rodriguez gets it on her boot. Hernandez Enriquez now, as Rick's zone comes in, will give up the corner kick to Chelsea. This will be their first corner of the contest. You see once again the veteran leadership, the knowledge there of Fiona Rickzone, as she took a great angle there. The speedy Hernandez Enriquez was able to get the ball, but Fiona Rickzone able to close down quickly and prevent any sort of cross. Comes to the near post, and Petrosky Harris will just take that one away and send it forward. Plata one touch. Cleared away on the back line by Hernandez Enriquez. Eliana this time. Clears to her sister up front, Edlin Hernandez Enriquez. Is this 50-50 ball controlled by Chelsea as Mendez got ahead to it. Now Hernandez Enriquez running for that one, but the Highlanders able to poke it away. Mahoney able to send it out here near side to Petrosky Harris. 9 minutes remaining in the game. Highlanders with the 3-0 lead. Petrosky Harris dealing with Rodriguez. As that's Alejandra Rodriguez. Good job there by Rice as she got it back to Petrosky Harris. Petrosky Harris. Pass to Rodriguez is there as Mahoney now gets it. Nice job through midfield by the Highlanders as Plata sends it, or I should say, DeGoyer sends that one forward. Knocked off of Schneider's feet. Good quick adjustment there as now DeGoyer sends it to Mahoney. Mahoney pulls it back as Rodriguez gets to her. Rodriguez able to steal it away. Feeds it out wide to the far side. Cruz Arriaga trying to make the run there, gets it knocked away. Fiona Rickzone once again right there for the Highlanders. Now Johnson, so much speed into the middle, drops it off. Gives it out wide. Petrosky Harris here to the near side. Rodriguez and Petrosky Harris as she backheels it. Gives it back to Schneider. Schneider, left foot. Oh, and Benitez lays out, able to make the stop. And Schneider got the left boot to it. Benitez another save today. She has been under assault throughout this game. Now Edlin Hernandez Enriquez will play this one forward. Lots of speed here from Rodriguez. As that's Alejandra Rodriguez. Nice job by Rice as she takes it right away and gives it up to Petrosky Harris. You can see the frustration by Chelsea. They're just not getting that last touch that they really need, and then after that the frustration kicks in. They're not really chasing down the balls that they're losing on those near attempts. As Rice will play this one forward to Petrosky Harris. 7 minutes remaining in the game. Schneider now with it. Nice through ball to Plata as Plata chases this one down. Plata looking to cross. Once again, there she is, Hernandez Enriquez. Eliana Hernandez Enriquez gets the block on the cross. Corner kick for the Highlanders, as this will be their 14th of the game. Chelsea strategically deciding to allow the Highlanders down deep on the wings, and they will block away those cross attempts. They've been very good at blocking them away. It's resulted in, not 14, I strike that, I'm sorry, 9 or 10 actually. This is number 10, double digits. 10 corner kicks for the Highlanders. They have scored on 2 of them. And Schneider and Plata trying to decide who's going to take the kick. Clock continues to roll. 6 minutes remaining in the game. Referee positioning. Schneider now with it. Touches it to Plata, a little bit too far ahead of her. And all the way back from her offensive position, that's Edlin Hernandez Enrique sending it out. So now the 11th corner kick of the game for the Highlanders. This time Plata will do it herself. As they send this one right along the goal line into the net as the Highlanders get the goal. Third corner kick score for the Highlanders. We'll see once again whether that would be Plata who got it or whether one of the Highlanders attacking the goal. I believe Avery Baldwin was right in the area as well. Yes, it was Avery Baldwin who was making the attack on that. However, I didn't see a celebration from Avery, and she went out to give the hand to Camila Plata. And that goal will go to Annika Johnson. I didn't even see Annika in the area there. As now Rodriguez. Mika Jenks on her. Gives it up. Hernandez Enriquez tries to get the through ball to Rodriguez. And there's Rafkin. Quick off of her line.
Somerville goal number
Excellent
9,
job by her.
Annika Johnson, with the assist to number 7, Camila Plata.
As Rice sends that back to Rodriguez. Through ball up to Plata. Plata touches it up. Schneider. Schneider plays it forward. Baldwin now with it. Baldwin tries to chip it forward looking for Johnson. Johnson will get it out wide. As Johnson. Through ball looking for Plata. Plata met there by Hernandez Enriquez. You see how difficult she is. She gets very good position. And the foul will be called against the Highlanders on that, a push-off, I believe. I thought it would be in Hernandez Enriquez who would be called for that. She got a little physical on Camila, and it will be. Dangerous free kick here for the Highlanders as Camila will place this one at about the football 18-yard line. 5 minutes remaining on the stadium clock. Official time kept on the field. We await the long whistles to signify the end of the game. 4-0 your Highlander lead. 3 of those goals coming off the corner. Set pieces doing the job for the Highlanders today. Speaking of set pieces, here's another opportunity as Plata will have the free kick from the football 18-yard line. You see the Highlanders here on the near side of the box, at the top of the box. Official marking off the line of where the Chelsea wall needs to be built. Keep an eye out here. Schneider, number 11, is offset a little further here to the outside. Nobody marking her. Plata. She'll look to get that one into the upper left corner of the goal, just a little wide to the far side. Goal kick will come up. Highlanders leading this one 4-0. Highlanders coming off that win against Watertown. 2-0 victory, looking for their second straight clean sheet. As Rodriguez feeds this one forward, gets it to Fuentes Chavez. Rickzone looking to settle it, and she is able to quickly get it away as well. Unable to be controlled though. Highlanders get it up. Avery Baldwin with it now. Gives it up to Plata. As Plata turns the corner. She's going to go into the box. Defended there by Hernandez Enriquez. Sends it right back. Opportunity here for DeGoyer as it bounces around. Adriana's shot wide. It looked like it may have been a shot. It also could have been a pass as Schneider was right here on the near side attacking. Schneider not able to get to that ball. Ended up wide from DeGoyer. The Highlanders looked like they will go to 2-1 on the season, 1-0 in the GBL. So they look to defend their 2 straight GBL championships. So Rodriguez makes the turn away from Plata. Good job defensively there by the Highlanders, as Josefina Mian did a nice job. Schneider feeds it out to Mian. It's Josefina now making the run. Knocked down of bounds. Last to touch it was Andrea Mendez. Highlanders will line up their 12th corner kick of the game. As Plata will send this one away. Coming in from the far post, a little too hard, as De Goyer ends up with it, up to Mika Jenks. Jenks lines it up, fires it towards the goal. It's knocked around. Schneider got a boot on it, but Benitez quickly was able to get on the ball. Now Schneider rolls it forward to Plata. As Plata looks to chip this one into the net, just off the crossbar. Great idea there by Camila Plata, as she tried to chip that one up over Benitez off of her line. Came off the post, though. That's the second time that Plata has found that crossbar. Rodriguez looks to send it out wide, stolen away by De Goyer. De Goyer sends it forward. Baldwin looking to run onto it. Hernandez Enriquez, though, able to send it out wide. Johnson out there. Hernandez Enriquez battling with her. And we're going to have a push-off called against Johnson. So the restart here will go to the Red Devils. Highlanders with the 4-0 lead. They will move their record to 2-1 overall, 1-0 in the GBL. Chelsea will drop to 1-1 overall, 0-1 in the GBL, as the Highlanders begin their GBL championship defense with a victory. A 4-0 victory over the Chelsea Red Devils. Avery Baldwin started the scoring for the Highlanders 11 seconds in. It was a beautiful 3-touch goal as Plata sent the ball long down the right-hand side. Johnson crossed it to Baldwin. Baldwin finished matters off for the opening goal. Highlanders also got 2 goals from Annika Johnson and 1 goal from Camila Plata. Those all 3 came on corner kicks as the Highlanders control possession in this game. But keep an eye on this Chelsea team as the years grow. They had a lot of skill and speed in the young area there. Lots of freshmen out there, the 2 Rodriguez sisters, as well as both Hernandez Enriquez sisters, Eliana on the defensive side and Edlin on the offensive side. But the Highlanders coming away with a 4-0 win as they move their record to 2-1 overall, 1-0 in the GBL. Keep an eye here on Somerville Ed TV. We're going to have Highlander sports action all through the fall, all through this week, next week, every single week here coming up in the fall. We've got boys soccer, girls volleyball, and Highlander football here on Somerville Ed TV. So make sure you keep it right here. Mash those buttons, like, share, subscribe. We're at 3,200 subscriptions. We got to get to 4,000, so help us out with that. Thank you very much for watching at home. Really appreciate it. 4-0 victory for the Highlanders. Thank you very much, Bill Trudell on camera, Joe Constantine on direction, and I am Todd Harmon, and you have been watching Somerville Highlander Girls Soccer on Somerville Ed TV.